You guys. I hit 200 subscribers. 200. There are 200 of you watching this channel. That's amazing. Thank you so much. But seriously, 200 subscribers. I hit 3,000 views on my Shake It Off video, and then I hit over 1,000 views on my 1989 review. 100 subscribers. 200 subscribers. I got stuck. 200 subscribers. Guys, we have a camera charger again. I can get back to making videos on a regular schedule. If you saw my last little like, uh-oh, I'm sorry video, I left my camera charger in California, so I had to get a new one, and it finally came in the mail, and it is finally time, way late, for my October favorites. So I have a couple things to talk about. Not a whole lot. I had a hard time coming up with things this month to put into my October favorites, but I do have a couple of things, and I'm going to start out with the sort of beauty products. First thing I'm going to talk about, and maybe my absolute favorite of the month, is this Maybelline Brow Drama. Now this is kind of a take on like the Gimme Brow by Benefit, but I just kind of picked this up on a whim at Ulta, and I have absolutely loved this. I didn't particularly care for it like the first time I used it, but the more I used it, the more I really liked it, and it's really great for a natural look without any powder in your eyebrows, and then it's great as a brow gel to kind of fill in all of the other spots when you do use a powder. So I am obsessed with this, and I am in the color, I believe, dark brown, deep brown. Another drugstore makeup product that I am using today as well is the Covergirl Ready Set Gorgeous Foundation. This is in the color 210, which I think might be a little dark for me, but it's working anyway. I love this stuff. This stuff is super cheap. It's like, I want to say $9, but that might be even too expensive. Super cheap. It's like a liquid to powdery kind of foundation, and it's oil free and supposed to be used for people with oily skin. So I have absolutely adored this. It holds up well, it's really cheap, and it makes me not want to buy my expensive foundation again, so I'm probably going to be sticking with this for a while. Speaking of making my foundation last a long time, now this is going to seem like a no-brainer to most people, but this was something I was really stubborn about not doing, and that was putting on moisturizer before you put your makeup on. Now this one is horribly disgusting looking, but this is the Simple Sensitive Skin Experts Replenishing Rich Moisturizer. I have been putting this on before my makeup, and I never did that because I have oily skin, and I was like, no, I don't need to put moisturizer on in the morning, that's gonna make things worse. Turns out it actually makes things better because it makes your face stop producing oil. So this has really helped my makeup stay on a really long time. So I have really loved this. My next my next and last like true beauty product is my Bumble & Bumble City Swept Finishing Spray. I have loved this stuff. I don't know that I will repurchase it though, because it is really expensive, and honestly you don't get like a whole lot of product for the amount of money you pay for it. But I have loved this since cutting my hair, which is my next favorite I'm going to talk about in a minute. But this is great for like, you know, really texturizing your hair, giving it lots of layers, making it look a little less polished, and a little more kind of beachy, and not so done. And I've really, really loved this stuff. I wish I could have it forever. I don't know that I have the money to respend on it, but it was a great like treat. I just cut my hair for the first time in like a bajillion years to get to use this. So I've really, really, really enjoyed this, and I'll be very sad when it's gone. My next favorite, of course, is my new haircut. Now, I'm not having the greatest of hair days today because I wore a hat all day yesterday and I haven't washed my hair. So it's kind of flat and not really doing what I want it to do. But I cut 7 inches off of my hair in October. I have had long hair for a very, very long time, and I'm talking like long hair. And I just really wanted to change. And so I decided to cut and ombre my hair. It's shorter towards the back and then longer towards the front. I don't know if you can really see that, but it doesn't look super short. For me, this is ridiculously short, but I have really enjoyed it. It's so much less maintenance. I don't know, it's just something new, and I have really, really loved having something new with my hair, and I'm kind of thinking about maybe going a little bit shorter, which I never thought I would say. So it's been a wonderful experience. And now we're gonna move into fashion favorites, and my first fashion favorite has been these little boots. Now they're like really dirty, so I apologize if there's like mud on them, but these are just black booties by the brand X Appeal. And I got these last year, like on a whim, because they were on mega sale at like a Payless, and I was shopping with my mom, and I was just like, oh, they're little basic black boots, like I'll wear them, it doesn't matter, I'll just buy them. But I live in these during the cold months. They are just so easy to throw on, whether you're wearing like jeans and a cute outfit, or you're just wearing leggings and a sweater or a sweatshirt. These have been super great, and I have worn these a bunch in the month of October because it's finally getting cold here. My next fashion favorite and my last fashion favorite is just big chunky sweaters, because like I said, it is getting colder here in Nashville, and so I've finally been able to wear my sweaters, and sweaters to me are like the next best alternative to a big comfy t-shirt or a big comfy sweatshirt that makes it look a little bit cuter. But this is one from Urban Outfitters that I got last year. It's kind of this purpley color, and it has a bunch of different other colors like woven through it, and this big band, and this is like massively oversized. I call it my grandpa sweater because it's super big, super long, but it's so comfortable and it's so warm, and I have probably worn that sweatshirt like 10 times this month, not even kidding. And it would not be an October favorites video if I did not talk about 1989 by my dear, wonderful, lovely, amazing favorite artist, Miss Taylor Swift. This is the Target Deluxe album. I actually have both. My other one's over there, like the regular album too, and one on iTunes because I'm a freak. And this is perfect. This is everything that I wanted out of a Taylor Swift album. I have been a fan of her since I was 13 years old, and I am 21 now, so to see this progression has been amazing. The deluxe album is so worth it. You get 3 extra songs and some voice memos. My favorites though, definitely Blank Space, which I'm so glad is a single, and that music video is hilarious. And then All You Had to Do Was Stay, Style, New Romantics, which is a bonus track, Clean, Clean gets me. Honestly, this whole album I can listen to without skipping through any songs, except for maybe This Love, but I am obsessed with this, and she's perfect and she can do no wrong. So 1989, favorite album of the year and also of the month. And as usual, my like non-tangible favorites, I have The Judge, which is the movie with Robert Downey Jr. and a bunch of other people. But I went to go see that movie kind of on a whim over fall break with my friend Wynn. Haha, it's funny. And I am like the world's biggest Robert Downey Jr. fan, and so of course I'm gonna go see a movie that he's in, and he also executive produced the movie, I believe, with his wife. And it's just such a touching, beautiful story that I knew nothing about going into it and ended up really loving it. So if you want to go see that, it's called The Judge and it's great, so you should go watch it. My last 2 favorites are like my favorite memories of the month / my favorite person of the month, and my favorite memory of the month, of course, was going to Los Angeles not this past weekend, but the weekend before that. I was in LA for Halloween and got to dress up and go to West Hollywood and hang out with my best friend and roommate from freshman and sophomore year of college, which we did the best friend tag, which I will link right here. But I got to go and hang out with her for a whole weekend, and she is my person of the month, my favorite person of the month, because she and I have been apart for so long, and we got to spend like 3 days together, and I got to meet her boyfriend, and we just went shopping and hung out and laughed and did so many things and had so much fun. And my favorite moment of the whole weekend was one night when Mary Calvert and I were laying on her floor, which is something that we do that's just like, we always have floor sits, like that's why we filmed our video on the floor. We were like laying on the floor and we were taking heinously ugly photos and sending them to her boyfriend and just absolutely laughing so hard we couldn't contain ourselves, and it was just such a happy, wonderful moment. So that is my favorite memory of the month, and those are all of my October favorites. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what I loved in October. So I guess I'm gonna get going. I have class in approximately an hour, so I need to edit this video and get it ready to upload. But my name's Parker, this is Stories in the Dust, and I really hope you'll stick around a while. Bye guys.